Welcome back to Rice-Eccles Stadium, everybody. This is the second and final semifinal game of the 5A playoffs. Bingham in all blue jerseys taking on the Lone Peak Knights. The Knights in their gold helmets and their maroon jerseys, maroon pants and white jerseys to kick off into the end zone. Bingham coming in with a perfect record, 12-0. They're 5-0 in Region 3. The Lone Peak Knights come in with a record of 8-4, 4-2 in Region 4. Miners, of course, coached by Dave Peck, and Mike Maurer is the head coach of the Lone Peak Knights. And we are underway here. The winner of this game will take on the Brighton Bengals next week in the state championship game for 5A at 2:30. Brighton knocked off defending champ Jordan in the first 5A semifinal, 44-20. Rod Zundel back here with you. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage of high school football playoffs so far and all throughout the regular season here on KSL.com. We'll be back here again next Friday for the state championship games. And also tomorrow you have the 1A, 2A, and 3A championship games at Weber State. That'll be broadcast live on KSL.com as well. And we're in a TV timeout. I'd like to also mention that besides being broadcast on KSL.com and Deseret.News.com, we're in partners with KJazz Television. They're providing the video feed for us as well. So we'd like to thank Jeremy Castro and the gang over at KJazz. They do a great job in covering high school football game of the week as well on TV. They are the TV source for high school football as far as the games go. And we are the KSL.com is the internet source for the high school football games, regular season and throughout the playoffs. All right, here we go. Baron Gaikowski at quarterback, the quick handoff up the middle, and that picks up 4 yards on the carry. That was Tyler Hirsch, the senior. On the carry, picks up 4 yards. It's second down and 6. Baron Gaikowski, the senior, finishing out his career. He was at Jordan High School, then transferred. A quick pass out in the flat and quickly brought down. Brennan Cosson makes a quick tackle on Eric Ostrom. Lost a yard on that pass play. Actually 2 yards. It's back now to 3rd and 8. Just underway here. 5A semifinal. The winner of Lone Peak and Bingham here will take on Brighton next week for the 5A title. Gaikowski to throw. Overthrows his intended receiver. That's McKay Chedister. And Lone Peak will have to punt on its first possession. Hey, if you see the comment box right below your video screen there, we'd like to have you place your comments where you're watching this game and who you're rooting for. So just put your comments in the comment box or in the shout-out box, and we'll try to read the names and where you're watching it from right here. Low snap, kick is a high floater. It's a short one, takes a Bingham bounce, and it will be down at the 44-yard line. So the Miners, great field position on its first drive as they will get going here. Kyle Gehrig is your starting quarterback, number 13. He's a junior, 6'1", 175-pounder. He won the starting job the week before the season started, and he has done very well, of course, leading the Miners to an undefeated season. Of course, the Miners, it's all about Scott Nichols, though. Their running back, 5'10", 175-pound senior, number 30. Keep your eye on him. He's the guy to watch tonight. Gehrig under center, and he hands off to Scott Nichols, and Nichols across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 6. Scott Nichols has had a couple of games close to 250 to 275 yards this year. One of the leading rushers in the state. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard run. High formation. Hand off to Nichols again. And he is hit right at the line of scrimmage. Taylor Nelson, the senior, making the stop for no gain. It will remain third down now and 4. Is Bingham trying to capitalize on great field position here early on in the first quarter. Fake the handoff to Nichols. Out in the flat, a little too tough of a pass there to hang on to. Nate Naylor, the senior, couldn't hang on to that with the one hand. And now Bingham has a decision to make with Dave Peck. It's 4th down and 4 at the Lone Peak 38-yard line, and they're going to go for it. They do have a pretty good field goal kicker, but right now would be a 55-yarder, and it's cold. Be like kicking a brick. Said it's 41 degrees. I don't buy it. Split backs behind Gehrig. Going to throw out to the flat. Got a man caught. 30-yard line down to the 27. First down, Bingham. Landon Meeson, the senior, with the catch. 8-yard pickup, and it's a first down, Bingham. Bingham has one of the biggest and strongest offensive lines in the state. And they will use them a lot. There goes Scotty Nichols. Finds a little hole. Scott Nichols makes a move to the 20-yard line. Nichols is only 5'10", but he's 175, and I was told that he can bench press 365 pounds 5 or 6 times. That's the kind of athlete this kid is, and he's pretty shifty. I talked with him last week. He was our player of the week last week. And he said that he has had conversations with Nebraska. He was our player of the week on our high school football radio show. High formation, it's Nichols again. And Nichols is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Nice defensive play there by big number 58, Daniel Aleua. Daniel Aleua just right there, just stuffs him before he could get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 4 now. They were in the same position a moment ago. They were able to convert on 4th down. High formation, Nichols, the I-back. Gehrig to throw. Has his receiver, Nate Naylor, first down inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Let's make it the 13-yard line. 9-yard pickup, first down, Miners. Well, when you got a guy like Scott Nichols in the backfield that can really do some damage, and you have the play action going for you, and a guy like Naylor that can catch the ball out of the backfield on that play action, boy, that is a dynamic offense right there. That's what they've done all season long. About 5 minutes gone by here, first quarter, no score. Bingham threatening, though. 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. The counter to Nichols. Nichols hit, but drags a couple of players, and then he's pummeled. Zach Burley in on the tackle. Dave Brown, grandpa and grandma of Eric Ostrom, number 29, rooting for the Knights and watching from Longview, Washington. All right, grandpa and grandma. We've had a bunch of grandparents watching the last couple of games. Hope you enjoy it. It's 2nd down and 5 for the Bingham Miners. Again, Scott Nichols, the deep back. The handoff to Nichols. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. Scotty Nichols in for the touchdown. 8-yard touchdown, Scotty Nichols, and the Bingham Miners on the board here in the first quarter. Scott Nichols broke 2 tackles, and then he had a free ride to the end zone. And that's what that 365-pound bench press can do for you. Just shred off those tacklers with the arm tackles on the upper body. So Scott Nichols doing most of the damage for the Bingham Miners. Jaden Johnston in to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good. 6:18 left, first quarter. The Miners on the board, 7-0 over Lone Peak. This is the 5A semifinal right here on Game Night Live. Scott Nichols, 8-yard touchdown run, 6:18 left, first quarter. The Miners on top of the Lone Peak Knights, 7-0. And it's a little pooch kick, and it's taken inside the 40-yard line by one of the up men. Nice job there by Lone Peak's Ryan Goff on the little pooch kick. Warren B says he's voting for Bingham. He wrote that on the comment box. If you want to know where you're watching this game and who you're rooting for, on the comment box right below the video screen or the shout-out box, let us know. Love to hear from you. First and 10, 39-yard line, Lone Peak. Baron Gaikowski. Across the middle, incomplete. Tanner Scheide, the intended receiver. Chase Meservy was in on the coverage. Second down at 10. Gaikowski in the backfield. Now he's going to run it. Baron Gaikowski. And he had knocked out of bounds, and boy, he went pummeling into the Bingham Miner bench. And he comes out just fine. By the way, you've heard Baron, his last name been pronounced Gaikowski. He told me on a radio show last week that it's Gaikowski. So it's Baron Gaikowski. That's what we're going with. Third down and 8 after that 2-yard run by Gaikowski. High snap, and there's a chase for it, and it's recovered by the Bingham Miners at the 14-yard line. Nick Henninger with the recovery, and this game could not have gotten off to a worse start for the Lone Peak Knights. Down 7-0, and they turn it over at the 14-yard line. BYU playing basketball, playing Mount St. Mary's, and Tyler Haws will not play tonight because of a lower abdominal strain. His status is day-to-day. He was also playing basketball tonight. Nichols. No, it's Gehrig on the quarterback keeper. Kyle Gehrig has 8 yards down to the 12-yard line. Excuse me, down to the 6-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup for Kyle Gehrig. Second down and 8 from the 6. Nichols hit behind the line of scrimmage and knocked down. Jared Seabach, the senior, making the stop for a yard loss. It's now 3rd down and 3. Jazz also at home tonight, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Jazz getting their first win of the season a couple of nights ago against the New Orleans Pelicans. 3rd down and 3. Nichols, Scotty Nichols, touchdown! Scotty Nichols into the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Johnson in for the extra point, the hold, the kick, and it's good. 4:31 left here. First quarter, Bingham now on top by 2 touchdowns, 14-0 over Lone Peak. This is Game 9 Live. Nothing. Bingham with the lead over Lone Peak. Scotty Nichols, 2 touchdowns for the Miners. 4:31 left here in the first quarter. Bingham off to the start they wanted, in Lone Peak, disaster, because it is tough to come back on this Bingham defense. They just do not give up much. Into the end zone and a touchback. So Lone Peak will try to get things going again, and we got a flag. We have a flag as the Miners were coming out on the field. What was that? Delay a game on the kickoff team? The flag came out after the catch had been made in the end zone when the team was coming out on the field. Yeah, I don't understand that, but there was a delay of game call. I've never seen that happen, ever. That the guy catches the kickoff on a touchback, and the referee flags the kicking team for the for the kicking team for something, delay a game. I can understand it was delay a game if he threw the flag before. Unless they kicked it off before the whistle. And now the official's still trying to talk to the Bingham sideline on an explanation of what that was. And I do not know. Okay. All right, we will start now. 1st and 10 at the 20. Spread formation for the Knights this time. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. And movement on the left side of the line for the Knights. That'll move it back 5 more yards. Pass knocked down at the 19-yard line. Nick Henninger knocks the pass out, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 15 from the 15. Trips receivers to the right, single receiver to left. Gajkowski going to the right, caught and incomplete. Intended for Ty Kendrick. Nice defensive coverage there by Baca. The Hickite, and also Brennan Cosset. Gajkowski on the keeper, nowhere to go. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Nick Henninger right there again. Boy, and that's tough sledding against these linebackers from Bingham. They just patrol that line of scrimmage and will not let anything past. They are quick and strong. So Lone Peak now has to kick this thing out of its own end zone. Bingham will get good field position once again. Good kick, and again it takes a Bingham bounce to the 39-yard line. Boy, everything going the wrong way for the Lone Peak Knights. And Bingham capitalizing on every moment. 3:26 left. It's 14-0 Miners, and they've got it in great field position again on the Lone Peak 39-yard line. Gehrig to throw. Wide open across the middle, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a 19-yard pickup. Kyle Gehrig to Dalton Schultz, one of the top tight ends in the country. 6'6", 235-pounder. Stanford coach was in town to play the Utes, and He stopped by to watch the Bingham game. Kyle Whittingham is just drooling over this guy. So is everybody else. Nichols on the delay, and he's stuffed. Daniel Alua making the tackle, along with Josh Southwick. Second down and 12. He lost 2 on the carry. There you see Dalton Schultz. He's a mountain of a man for a tight end. Gehrig just over the fingertips of Nichols. Third and 12. Gehrig, the flanker screen on the backside and inside the 15 down to the 12-yard line. Colton Livingston makes the catch. He'll be 2 yards shy of the first down. Taylor Nelson in on the stop. 4th down and 2. Bingham's going to go for it again. I formation, Scotty Nichols in the I formation, the deep back. And Lone Peak went offside. Kyle Gehrig tried the hard count, and Lone Peak bit. Wow. Mike Maurer cannot be happy on the Lone Peak sideline. So that's an automatic first down. Or the yardage is enough for a first down. 1:33 left. Bingham up 14-0 and threatening once again. First and goal at the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gehrig bowls over a couple of Knights into the end zone. Kyle Gehrig, 7-yard touchdown. And we have ROU en route. 20-0 Miners. Johnson for the extra point. .106 remaining, first quarter, and it is 21-0 Bingham leading Lone Peak on Game Night Live. .21-0, the Miners leading the Knights here in the 5A semifinal. The winner going on to meet Brighton in the championship game next week at 2:30 on Friday, right here on KSL.com. We're still in the first quarter, 1:06 left. That kick's not going to be returnable. All right, so Lone Peak will get it once again, trying to not make a mistake this time. There you see Dave Peck, the head coach at Bingham, one of the most successful coaches in the state history. Hand off, 3 yards. Eric Ostrom. Grandma and Grandpa going to be proud for that. Clock running, 45 seconds. First quarter. Gajkowski complete out to the 30-yard line. First down, Lone Peak. Okay, Cloward on the tackle. First and 10 at the 34 for the Knights. Gajkowski finds a little room. Picks up 4 yards. Second down and 6.
The ball carrier is number 15, Baron Gajkowski. Second down, 7-yard field.
We have a timeout on the field. No, we don't. End of the first quarter. After 1 quarter play, it's all Bingham Miners leading the Lone Peak Knights 21-0. 5A semifinal right here on Game Night Live. All right, we start the second quarter. Lone Peak trying to get back into this football game, trailing Bingham 21-0. And we have movement, I believe. Well, it looked like that Bingham jumped offside, but were they drawn off? That's what they're trying to say. False start on Lone Peak. Michael Criddle, Michael, Christiane, Isabella, and Lucas Criddle watching from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Go Matthew, go Knights. Adam Raleigh, Lone Peak, go fight win, Highland, Utah. Also, Gaston watching the game from Eugene, Oregon. Go Utes and Knights. Gajkowski hit as he throws and incomplete. Nice job by the receiver. And that was Dylan Murdoch. As it was well covered, he did a nice job in knocking it away from being intercepted. But Gajkowski was hit just as he unloaded that football. 3rd and 12 from the 32. Two receivers right, two receivers left. Gaikoski in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Tanner Scheide. Kathy Brown watching from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Go Lone Peak. Go Eric Ostrom, number 29. Uncle Bob is proud of you. There you go. Eric Ostrom, man, has a fan club. 4th and 12. Short kick, but a nice bounce for Lone Peak. Back to the 33-yard line. So the Miners will take over. They've scored on every possession tonight. 1st and 10 from the 32, they'll mark it. They'll mark it to 31. We've got a timeout, 11:40 left, first half, 21-0. Bingham on top of Lone Peak. This is Game Night Live. Bingham starts this drive on their own 31-yard line, leading 21-0. Kyle Gehrig, inside counter. Scott Nichols breaks one tackle. Scott Nichols picks up 7. Knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. I'll give him 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Zach Burley in on the stop for the Knights. So far, the Lone Peak defense, they've been put in a couple of tough positions, short fields, but they haven't been able to stop anything the Miners throw their way. Landon Meesom split wide right now. He's in motion. Gehrig fakes the inside counter. Flat, caught, brought down at the 39-yard line, a gain of 2. Sione Fini Feuka. I'm going to get this right here. Sione Fini Feuki. And if he makes another catch, I'm sure I'll pronounce it incorrectly then, too. 3rd down and half a yard. Scott Nichols. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but he still carries a couple of big guys with him. But they say that he'll lose about a half a yard, so it will bring up 4th down and 2. Zach Burley again on the stop. 4th down and 2. Let's see what Dave Peck and the Miners do. Sione Finifuiaki. There you go. Got it. 4th down and 2 at the 39-yard line. Bingham going for it. And Gehrig was just drawing the defense offside. Didn't work, so he calls timeout. 9:29 left. Bingham up top. 21-0. This is Game Night Live. So Bingham's going to punt this thing away here. 9:29 left in the second quarter, up 21-0. It's a fake. It's a first down.
It is a first down for Bingham at the 46-yard line.
Hickite with the carry on that fake punt. Picks up 7 yards. 1st and 10, Bingham at the 46-yard line. Clock running, 9:23 left, second quarter. Bingham up 21-0 and with the football. Gehrig to throw. He's going deep, has a receiver, caught! Near the 10-yard line, Landon Meesum. A 44-yard hookup. Kyle Gehrig caught Landon Meesum in stride, and he hauls it in, and Bingham threatening one more time. Perfect toss from Kyle Gehrig. Gehrig to the late handoff. Finney Fuiaki stumbled as he got to the 6-yard line. That's a pickup of 4. 8.5 to play, second quarter. 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and goal from the 6.
Second down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Finney Fuiaki in the backfield behind Gehrig. Gehrig to throw, and now he's going to run. Kyle Gehrig still on his feet, busted through two Lone Peak Knights, and got down to the 2-yard line. 4-yard pickup. 3rd down and goal.
Third down and goal.
Gehrig out of the shotgun, and we have a whistle and a timeout. Bingham. 7:27 left. Miners on top, 21-0. This is Game Night Live. Third down and goal for the Bingham Miners. Gehrig off shotgun. Fenifuyaki and Scott Nichols to his left. Gehrig going to run for it. He's in for the touchdown. And now we have the T and the E. R-O-U-T-E. It is spelled out because it is on. Gehrig had to break through one arm tackle and no problem. 2-yard touchdown. Kyle Gehrig, 27-0 Miners. Nothing Bingham, 7:22 left. This is Game Night Live. Nothing Bingham and a touchback. $7:22 left. Second quarter. No time left for Lone Peak. I was hoping for a good game, hoping for a close game, but man, Bingham just come out and capitalized on every little mistake that Lone Peak has had. And it's 28-0. Gaikoski. Baron Gaikoski's got a nice run. Biggest play of the game for the Lone Peak Knights. That's a 29-yard pickup. Baron Gaikoski. That gives the Knights sideline something to cheer about. Gaikoski. Incomplete. Tanner Scheide, the intended receiver. Haven't had a lot of flags here in the first half, but we have one now.
Partial foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. 15 yards.
All right, let's see what Lone Peak can do after a mistake by Bingham. See if they can capitalize like the Miners have done so far in the first half. Looks like it's ski mask night here at Rice Eccles. First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Eric Ostrom brought down at the 32. Second down and 6. Gajkowski going deep as a receiver, but he cannot connect. That was Dylan Murdoch in the end zone. He had a half a step on the defender. And defending on the play, Brennan Cosson. Ball about a half a yard too tall. 3rd and 6 from the 32. Murdoch trying to get there, but just a little bit too short. High snap again. Gajkowski comes down with it, but then he goes down. Mahanre Toki with the stop on Gajkowski. That's twice Gajkowski's had to have tall arms trying to reach up and grab the snap. The first one resulted in a touchdown after Bingham recovered. So it's 4th down and 15 for Lone Peak at the 41-yard line. They lose 9 on that play. They're going to have to punt it away. Will they try a fake here on Bingham's side of the field, or will they just try to pin them back near the goal line? Taking it to 12. Landon Meeson brought down at the 11, 6-yard, or the 16. That's a 4-yard return. 5:28 left, first half. Bingham 28, Lone Peak nothing. Scott Nichols, the deep back. Gehrig under center. Turns. Fakes a handoff to Nichols. Meesum's got it. Lone Peak covers it well. Brought down at the 11-yard line. Zach Burley makes the stop. 6-yard loss. Well, Eric Ostrom still has more of his fan club. Aunt and Uncle Whitehead from California rooting for Lone Peak and Eric Ostrom. Linda, Marin, Whitehead. All right. Pass out in the flat, caught, and quickly sent out of bounds. Josh Gurr. Josh Gurr made the catch. Chase Armstrong knocked him out of bounds. 3-yard pickup. 3rd down and 12. Anyone out there watching someone besides Eric Ostrom? Make a comment in the comment box. Let us know where you're watching the game and who you're rooting for. Someone besides Eric Ostrom. Here's the middle screen to Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz trying to get to the first down. Needed to get to the 26-yard line. Only got to the 23. So he'll be shy of the first down, and it will bring up 4th down and 3 for the Miners. And again, Dave Peck trying to decide what to do. I mean, normally you'd think you'd punt, and he will. Lone Peak will have good field position until that flag was thrown at the 40-yard line. I think Matt Criddle's going to be called for a block in the back. So the ball will be spotted back near midfield. So once again, a good play is negated by a penalty or a mistake, and Lone Peak now will have it back in their side of the football field. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Gajkowski. Boy, that was close to being picked off, and if Cade Clower did not get there, Braxton Berry would have caught that, and he would have had a touchdown. Cade Clower took a gamble and won that time. Look how close that was. And as they say, receivers got to come back to the football. Gajkowski's going to run it. He's got a lot of room in the middle. And now he heads outside. Gajkowski across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. That's a 13-yard pickup. 1st down, Lone Peak. So Lone Peak's been able to move the football the last 2 drives, but they had to punt it away the last time they got down into Bingham territory. Gajkowski caught, knocked out of bounds, 35-yard line. Eric Ostrom with a catch. Your family should be proud. You got a lot of them watching, Eric. Cade Cloward on the stop. Pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6. 2:41 left here in the first half. It's all Bingham, 28-0. Ostrom in motion. Gajkowski to throw. Out in the flat, got his man. Receiver fell down. This could be a touchdown. It will be a touchdown. Dylan Murdoch and the Knights finally get on the board with 2:32 left here in the first half. Dominic Jones fell down, and that left it wide open for Dylan Murdoch. To get in the end zone, and Lone Peak now on the board here. 2:32 left. It is blocked. It is blocked. With 2:32 left, Bingham on top of Lone Peak, 28-6 here on Game 9 Live. The kick taken at the 6-yard line by Scott Nichols, and Scott Nichols out to the 20 and out to the 21, and that's it. .224 left, second quarter, 28-6 now as Lone Peak got on the board. Baron Gajkowski to Dylan Murdoch. Extra point no good. Bingham takes over now, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Gehrig stuffed at the line, keeps on going. Kyle Gehrig could have a touchdown. Kyle Gehrig, 79 yards, touchdown, Bingham. Jaden Johnson in for the extra point. Cade Jensen to hold. And we have a whistle before the snap.
Delay game on the offense.
34-6. That took all of 20-something seconds. Extra point is good. 2:10 left, second quarter. It's now 35-6. Bingham over Lone Peak. This is Game Night Live. Touchback, and Lone Peak will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And all that positive emotion they felt from the touchdown pass from Gajkowski to Dylan Murdoch just deflated there on a 79-yard run by Kyle Gehrig. He was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They hit him, but they forgot to wrap him up. And he just kind of backpedaled for a couple of yards, and nobody hit him, so he turned and took off. 1st and 10 at the 20. Gajkowski, low snap, picks it up. Gajkowski's got a little bit of room, and he's out at the 29-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup by Baron Gajkowski. Mohan Toki forcing him out of bounds. 2:03 left, first half. 35-6 Bingham. Lone Peak with a football, 2nd down and 2. Gajkowski through the arms of his intended receiver, Eric Osterman. 3rd and 2.
Third down, 2-yard field.
Wachowski, quarterback draw, nowhere to go. He was pummeled. Big loss there. Daniel Longy with the sack of Gaikowski, and just like that, about 40 seconds, Bingham has forced Lone Peak to punt. With the clock running, Dave Peck wants to take a timeout, save some time, and he's trying to get back on the board again. 35-6, Lone Peak trailing Bingham. This is Game Night Live.
The high school spirit war is with America First Win. Visit America First on Facebook and vote for your favorite school. The school with the highest number of votes will receive a $2,500 donation courtesy of America First Win, where others come from.
Fourth and 7 for Lone Peak. They're going to punt this thing away, and Scott Nichols back to return this kick at his own 40-yard line. Excuse me, Landon Meeson now back to return this kick, and it's a nice kick. Landon Meeson, fair catch at the 46-yard line, now at the 47-yard line. So Bingham, they have no timeouts left, but they do have it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line with $1:34 left here in the first half. Already up 35-6.
First and 10 for Bingham at the 47-yard.
Gehrig nearly picked off. He's trying to dump it off on a short toss to Dalton Schultz, but almost picked up by Carson Lillenquist.
Pass was batted down by number 33, Carson Lillenquist.
Second down and 10. Gehrig goes down, big loss back at the 35-yard line. Taylor Nelson, the senior, bringing him down. 12-yard loss, 11-yard loss. Timeout, Lone Peak. 1:18 left, first half. It'll be 3rd and 19 coming up for the Bingham Miners. They call timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:18 left, second quarter, 35-6. Bingham over Lone Peak. Game Night Live. Third and 19 for the Miners on their own 36-yard line after the sack. Gehrig, here comes some more pressure. Dumps it off midfield. And a first down for the Bingham Miners on 3rd and 19. Nate Naylor. "34 yards on 3rd and 19. Wow. And the Lone Peak coaches are furious with something. They felt like there was a hold or a clip. .105 left. 1st and 10, 30-yard line for the Bingham Miners. Scott Nichols behind Nate Naylor. The handoff to Nichols. Nichols is brought down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Isaac Fotu with the tackle. And we have an injured Knight. We have an injured Lone Peak player. Here's that play. Oh, they're saying that he stepped out of bounds beforehand. That's what the coaches were frustrated about. Second down and 10. Injured player was Taylor Nelson. Gehrig, the screen on the backside. Landon Meeson nowhere to go. Nice defense by Chase Steffen. Chase Steffen with a nice defensive play, not letting Meeson get loose. Third and 9, 10 seconds left. And they down the football. Killed the clock with 11 seconds left, so in comes the field goal unit. This is going to be a pretty hefty field goal right here. Timeout, Lone Peak. 35-6, Bingham on top here on Game Night Live. Jaden Johnston on to attempt the field goal. This is a 46-yard attempt. Flag on the play. If that's delay a game, out of timeout, false start. All right, so now let's see if they still do the field goal with 11 seconds left. Are they going to give him a chance? This would be a 51-yard field goal attempt. No, they're not going to let him do it, I don't think. Or are they? Yes, they are. Cade Jensen, the holder. He's also a quarterback. So maybe pay attention to that. Jaden Johnston, 51-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. It's got plenty of leg. No good. Just to the right. It looked like it had a lot of leg, but it kind of died just a little bit to the right. 4 seconds left. Man, that Jaden Johnson's got a leg. And it's cold out here, too. 39 degrees. Lone Peak takes over, 4 seconds left. Time for one play, probably. And they're setting up like they're going for the Hail Mary. Bunch formation left, bunch formation right, and Gaikoski going to do a quarterback draw. End of the halftime. 35-6, Bingham leading Lone Peak at the half in the semifinal game for the right to meet Brighton in the 5A championship game. Second half kickoff will take place in 15 minutes, so we'll take a break and see you then.
High School presents Contract. This performance features the combined and collaborative effort from WATCHit High School Cheerleaders, Drum Team, Ball Dance Team, and Performing Dance Company. Bingham tonight to celebrate the spirit of being a true motion night. Let's go now. Here are the official halftime statistics. Total offense in the first half, Long Beach was 74 yards, Bingham with 271 yards. Rushing in the first half, leading rushers for Lone Peak Gaskowski with 9 carries for 58 yards. For Bingham, Garrick had 6 carries for 100 yards, and Nichols with 12 carries for 39 yards. Passing in the first half, Gaskowski was 4 out of 13 for 48 yards and 1 touchdown. Garrick was 10 out of 14 for 142 yards. Leading receivers for Lone Peak, Ostrom had 3 catches for 13 yards. For Bingham, Neeson had 3 catches for 57 yards, Naylor 2 catches for 42, and Schultz 2 catches for 27 yards. Time of possession in the first half, Lone Peak 7 minutes and 36 seconds. Bingham 16 minutes and 24 seconds. Was it tough to find tonight at the game? Community Services at the University of Utah provide service of UTA or high school football playoffs at Wright Federal Stadium. Regular trains will be scheduled throughout the day to get to and from work. Your ticket is your fare on a 194 bus service. This excludes DC, Salt Lake City Connect, Paratransit, or ski service. Simply have your ticket handy and you can get to and from the game without worrying about finding a parking spot. For more information, visit www.commuterservices.utah.edu. Don Dobson from Salt Lake City. Call 888-96 Farmers. We are insurance. We are farmers. For Central Personal Service. Farmers, we get you back where you belong.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second half. Scott Nichols takes it for the Bingham Miners inside the 10-yard line, and he's knocked out at the 24-yard line. That's where Bingham will take over, 1st and 10. Leading 35-6 over to Lone Peak. Hi there again, and welcome back to Rice Eccles. Rod Zundel here. Broadcasting live on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com with the help of KJazz Television, our partners in this high school football endeavor. The winner of this game, which it looks right now to be the Bingham Miners, will take on the Brighton Bengals next week in the 5A championship game. Brighton defeated Jordan earlier today, 44-20. Kyle Gehrig at quarterback under center. Scotty Nichols, the deep back, the turn and the handoff to Nichols, and he spun around and brought down at the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Miners. Kyle Gehrig, thanks to that 79-yard run at the end of the half, has 6 carries for 100 yards. Scotty Nichols, 12 carries for 39 yards. So Lone Peak's done a nice job on Scotty Nichols. Baron Gajkowski, 9 carries, 58 yards. Only 4 of 13 for 48 yards and a touchdown through the air. Kyle Gehrig, 10 of 14 through the air, 142 yards. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. Bingham has rushed for 129 yards. Lone Peak 26. 142 yards passing for Bingham, only 48 for Lone Peak. So it's only 74 yards for the Knights in the first half. 271 for the Miners. 3rd down and 7. Gehrig to pass. Across the middle, caught by Dalton Schultz across the 40. Schultz still on his feet to the 45 and down at the 46-yard line. 19-yard hookup. Kyle Gehrig, Dalton Schultz, 1st down Bingham. Zach Burley in on the stop, but not before the 19-yard pickup. And Bingham, once again, moving the chains. 1st and 10 at the 46, make it the 47-yard line. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter, 35-6, Bingham over Lone Peak. Gehrig, Dalton Schultz, intercepted at the 40-yard line, in and out of the hands of Dalton Schultz. And Zach Burley comes up with it and returns it all the way back to the 46-yard line. So the Knights, can they capitalize now and try to put some life into their sideline here? First and 10 at the Bingham 46-yard line. Baron Gajkowski back to pass. He's going deep on the first play. Got a receiver caught at the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Dylan Murdoch, who caught the touchdown pass in the first half, is brought down at the 16-yard line. That's a 30-yard pickup. So Lone Peak trying to capitalize on that interception. Right off the bat, a 30-yard pickup. Gajkowski to Dylan Murdoch, and it's 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Not much there for Eric Ostrom. Picks up 2, that's it. Nick Henninger on the stop. 2nd down and 7. They'll give him 3 on that carry. Bingham leading 35-6. Lone Peak trying to get something going here. Gajkowski intercepted at the 5-yard line. Threat over. And the Bingham Miners, how bad is that for Baron Gajkowski? The Bingham Miners were celebrating, jumping up and down, and they came right down on Gajkowski and put him right to the turf. That's the kind of night that it's been for the Lone Peak Knights. Gajkowski didn't have his receiver early, and he just forced that one. And then, well, you didn't quite see the finish of that replay as the Bingham Miners were celebrating, and he came right down on top of Gajkowski. 1st and 10, Miners at the 5-yard line, 9.5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Nichols, I formation in his own end zone, the stretch play. Scotty Nichols got a lot of room. Scotty Nichols is in a foot race. Scotty Nichols dropped down at the 48-yard line. 43-yard pickup for Scott Nichols. 82 yards on the night for Nichols right there. And Matt Criddle showing some speed there, chasing down Nichols. He's a tough one to track down from behind, but Criddle did it. 1st and 10 at the 48. Scott Nichols again into the secondary, and he picks up 12 yards. Another first down. Miners. Carson Lilliquist on the stop. Clock continuing to run. 8:50 and counting left here in the third quarter. 35-6 Bingham over Lone Peak. Brighton awaits the winner next week, 2:30 in the 5A championship game right here at Rice Eccles. And, of course, you can see it on KSL and DeseretNews.com. Gehrig fakes to Nichols, wants the deep ball. It's intercepted. We have a flag on the play. There's going to be a pass interference here, and they're going to call this, oh boy, they're going to call this on Chase Steffen. Or are they? Chase Steffen made a nice move on the inside to cut off that pass, and was he interfered with offensively? Oh man, we got to see this one again on replay. He may have grabbed him on the shoulder to get that inside position. Let's see if we can catch it here. Well, you really can't tell on that replay. But it looked like there was a little separation, and looked like a really nice defensive play, but the official saw something in the backfield. Maybe that left hand kind of pushed away in order to Steffen to get in position. So 1st and 10 Bingham at the 25-yard line. Why is it a spot foul? Pass interference I thought was only 15 yards. Nichols. All right, I don't understand that. Pass interference, a new rule this year. It's only 15 yards. It's not a spot foul, an automatic first down. And we have another flag on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Lone Peak. I'm checking with my guys here. They did call pass interference on that play, and the new rule this year is a 15-yard penalty. It's no longer a spot foul and an automatic first down. And that was about a 25 to 30-yard penalty. Gehrig fakes the counter to Nichols. Naylor. Touchdown. Gehrig to Naylor. 13 yards. And Bingham rolling now. Shaden Johnson on for the extra point with 7:44 left. It's good. 7:44 left in the third. 42-6. Bingham on top here in the 5A semifinal on Game Night Live. Kyle Gehrig, 13-yard touchdown to Nate Naylor, and Bingham now leads Lone Peak 42-6. The Miners well on their way to the 5A championship game to take on Brighton. Now, those two teams met earlier and at Bingham, and the Miners got the win there. They just out-physicaled them. Scott Nichols had over 200 yards in that game against Brighton back in October. So it'll be a rematch. Region 3. Region 3, number 1, Bingham. Region 3, number 2, Brighton. So here we go. Lone Peak has it. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Gajkowski. Pickup of 1. And we have an injured player for Lone Peak down at the 26-yard line. Austin Kruger, who just returned from an injury, is down. So hopefully it's a cramp. Austin walks off with a little bit of help from the trainers. All right, we got a timeout, 7:10 left. Bingham, 42, Lone Peak 6 here in the 3rd on Game Night Live.
Tonight's game is being broadcast live on KJAZ TV and streamed live on www.kjaz.com. Video of tonight's games is being streamed live on live.ksl.com. Enjoy now from your mobile device or any other platform. Gajkowski's pass is complete to number 20, Blackburn. 3rd down, 7 yards to go. Gajkowski's pass once again complete to number 24, Zach Burley. Back from the return, DJ
All right, I've been trying to get an explanation on that pass interference and if they walked it off 15 yards or if they put it where it counted. Holy smokes, what a big hit. Wow, Daniel Longy just pancaked Lone Peak running back. Wow. Watch this again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, and Eric Ostrom has a lot of family members watching around the country. I bet they could feel that from wherever they were. Woo. 2nd down and 12, 2-yard loss. Dylan Murdoch Oh my goodness, a flip, and wait a second. Are they going to call a penalty on Dylan Murdoch for flipping? This is, I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can launch yourself in the air like that. And you see Murdoch there trying to say, hey, I was just trying to lunge and they took my feet out from under me. Wow. Okay, there you go. Good call. Waved it off. We got to see this again. Hopefully we have a replay. All right, here you go. Little pass out to Dylan. Let's see what happens here. No, that should have been a penalty, I guess. I guess it is a penalty. You can't launch yourself in the air like that. That's to protect yourself. Murdoch got away with that one. He talked the officials into that. Gaikowski running for his life and knocked out of bounds about the 45-yard line, 44-yard line. It's close to the first down marker, maybe a yard shy. Fourth down and a yard at the 45-yard line. I was told by one of the wife of an official in the elevator, said, be nice to the officials. One is my husband, one's my brother-in-law. Gaikowski didn't get the first down. I think we've been pretty nice. They've done a great job here in the state finals. 4th and 1, Gaikowski did not get it. Mahanrai Toki stuffing that middle. It's first down and 10 now for the Miners at the 45-yard line. 4:48 left here in the third quarter. It's 42-6 Bingham. Big hit there. New quarterback, Cade Jensen. His mother was a Miss Texas, by the way. And yes, I know that stat. So Cade Jensen in at quarterback, 6'1", 190-pound senior. He's got the best hair on the team, by the way. The stretch handoff up the right side. First down play, pick up 7 yards. First and 10, Bingham at the Lone Peak 43-yard line. Jared Seabach, the senior, on the carry off the right side on the stretch play. So it looks like we've seen the last of Kyle Gehrig. Good to see Cade Jensen, a senior, get into this football game. He was in a battle for the starting job with Kyle Gehrig, and Kyle Gehrig won it in the final week. Cade Jensen up the middle, couple of yards, that's it. Second down and 8 from the 41-yard line. Bingham 42-6 over Lone Peak. Jensen turns, hands off, across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. I believe that's Seabach.
Number 28, Aaron Marsh is the ball carrier.
Excuse me, that's Aaron Marsh. Aaron Marsh for the Miners. That's his second carry tonight. My apologies on that first nice run that he had. Trying to get all the names correct here. They come in. people that we have not seen tonight. Cade Jensen, his first pass, caught! Down at the 15-yard line, Cade Cloward. No, excuse me, that was Josh Gurr. Matt Criddle on the tackle. First down, Bingham. So Cade Jensen comes in 1 for 1. Yard pickup on the pass play from Cade Jensen to Josh Gurr. A couple of seniors hooking up here on the semifinal night. 1:45 left here, third quarter, I formation. Jensen turns. Aaron Marsh down to the 10-yard line, pickup of 4, second down and 6. Tanner Towle with the tackle. 1:20 remaining, third quarter. Second down and 6. Aaron Marsh, this time, not much there. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Riley Wimpy on the tackle. Third down and 6 for the Miners from the Lone Peak 10-yard line. Under 40 seconds to play here, third quarter. And we have a timeout. It's officials' timeout. Looks like some equipment problems for Lone Peak, but they got it all straightened out. Jensen to throw. His receiver fell down. Gurr fell down trying to make it move, and it was a timing pattern. Jensen threw it incomplete. 5 seconds left, third quarter. I think we're going to have a field goal attempt here. Well, maybe not. They're going to let the time run out here in the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Bingham 42, Lone Peak 6. 5A semifinal for the right to meet Brighton in the championship game next week. This is Game Night Live. All right, fourth down and 6 for the Miners, and Johnston on to kick the extra point, or the field goal. It's a 27-yarder. Kay Jensen, the holder. Kick is up, and it is no good. Off to the right. 11:54 left. 42-6 Bingham. Game Night Live. Peak first and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Marion Gajkowski. It's a reverse, flea flicker. Gajkowski has no time to throw. Now he's going to run it and go out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So all that for 5 yards. Lone Peak trying anything, though. Got to give him credit. Skylar Olson, the senior, making the push out of bounds. Second down and 4. Gajkowski going deep, and it's intercepted at midfield. Kate Cloward's got it. Kate Cloward with the interception at midfield. Gajkowski tried to fake to the right and just lob it up over the middle to Dylan Murdoch, and it didn't work. Another turnover on the Lone Peak Knights. 10:59 left, timeout on the field. Bingham 42, Lone Peak 6.
The high school spirit award is offered with America First Credit Union. Visit America First on Facebook and vote for your favorite school. The school with the highest number of votes will receive a $2,500 donation courtesy of America First Credit Union, where members come first.
Bingham Miners first down and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Kate Jensen back in at quarterback, and he'll run the option play right up the middle. Kate Jensen's got some room down to the 42-yard line. He took a pretty good pop. That's a 9-yard pickup. Second down and 1 for the Miners. Clock running, just over 10 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Jensen, handoff. All the way down to the 27-yard line. Sione Finney-Fuyaki with the carry there. It's first down. Finney-Fuyaki. Sione Finney-Fuyaki. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line of Lone Peak. Under 10 to play here in the fourth quarter. Kay Jensen, 4-yard pickup down to the 29. Make that the 24-yard line. Kay Jensen's a good-sized dude as well, 6'1", 190-pounder. Nine minutes left, fourth quarter. Jensen, left side. And knocked out of bounds. Vincent Lewis knocking Lewis out of bounds. Knocking Jensen out of bounds at the 20. Third down and 3. Jensen, option, picks up a couple, close to the first down marker. Needed to get to the 17, and he did. So first down, Jensen and the Bingham Miners. Receivers, 3 of them spread out to the left side. Jensen takes it himself again. Gets down to the 16-yard line. That's a 2-yard pickup. Second down and 8. Aaron Marsh has got it. Aaron Marsh, 10, 5. Aaron Marsh has got a touchdown for the Bingham Miners. We're going to see Marsh had a seam on the left side and one cut up the middle, and he was in. Not very big. He's only 5'8", 155 pounds. He's a junior. And a 5-yard penalty on the extra point. Alex Stockley kicking the extra point that time, and it's no good. 7:12 left, 48-6. Bingham over at Lone Peak. And with that, I am going to say good night, but we will still keep streaming for the rest of the fourth quarter here on KSL.com. I need to leave Rice Eccles and head down to KSL Channel 5 to get ready for the 10 o'clock news, and we will have highlights of the Jazz Spurs, BYU basketball, Utah basketball, and also all the highlights from here in case you missed any from Rice Eccles. So I will say goodnight, and I will see you again on KSL.com broadcasting these games next Friday with the 3AA, 4A, and 5A state championship games. So I thank you for watching today. Thank you for participating in your comments. And keep continuing to watch the streaming right here of the rest of the fourth quarter, the final 7 minutes and 12 seconds of this one, as it looks like Bingham will take on Brighton for the 5A championship next week. So I will say goodnight. Enjoy the rest of the ball game. And if you are in the area, we'll see you tonight on KSL Channel 5. Bye-bye.
First and 10 at the 20. Ball carrier, number 15, Baron Gronkowski. Tackled by number 48, Dalvin Harden. It is a first down for Wilson. First and 10 at the 32-yard. Gronkowski punches quickly to number 29, Aaron Ostrom. Tackled by number 29, Chase Lazard. And number 40, Dalvin Harden. It is the first down for Wilson. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. The ball carrier is number 15, Baron Gronkowski. Tackled by number 41, Parker Wood. First down for Wilson at the 20-yard line. Gronkowski is the ball carrier, knocked out of bounds by number 22, Lyndon Munson. Second down, 3 yards to go. At the 13. Gronkowski is sacked by number 36, Tim Sessi. Gronkowski passes complete to number 18, Tyler Randall. Tackled by number 46, Kendra Walker. And number 38, Brooke Porter. First down and goal to go at the 7-yard line. Gronkowski for the touchdown. Kick will score. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. The quarterback is number 18, Ben Bolter. Hand off to number 21, Jared Duposi. Second down, 4 yards to go. Handoff is given to number 21, Jared Duposi. Tackled by number 6, Matthew Critter. First down for Bingham at the 28-yard line. Keeper by the quarterback, number 18, Ben Bolter. Tackled by number 21, Ty Kendrick of Longview. And number 6, Brooks. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball is recovered by the quarterback, Ben Bolter, number 18. First down for Bingham at the 18-yard line. Ball is down by quarterback Cole. Ball is down once again. Second